Yo, what's up guys? Sorry, I just thought I didn't have my mic on there, but welcome to the stream. So today, as you can see by the thumbnail, a huge NPC update. So let me slow this down a little bit. Alright, so we're good to go. So everything's looking good here. Yep. Alright, shout out to the one watching. So here we are. Let me go here. So if you haven't seen in the last stream, we're sort of getting all this functionality working with Smart AI, but I've actually got it working now. So we've got different types of interaction points. They can sit down on chairs, they can lean against the wall, they can count stock. So those are the operations that they sort of do, and they'll sort of walk around a little bit. But what I'll do is I'll just jump straight in game and show you how everything is currently after the stream. So this was just me getting everything ready for after the stream, but let me jump back over to here. Everything's looking good there. All right, everything's good. So yeah, major NPC update today. What we're going to be focusing on, there might be an issue with the way they switch between interaction points and talking to each other. They also talk to each other. I haven't mentioned that yet. But there might be a little thing we need to fix. So what we're going to do is we're just going to jump in game and see how it goes. We can get rid of that. We don't need that. We can go here. So guys, welcome to another stream. So yeah, so pretty much the warehouse NPCs are done now. So there might be just a few more slight adjustments, and then we can start focusing on the nurse NPC, which is going to have female animations. She's also going to have about 5 different interaction points inside the clinic, and we also need to code logic for her to be able to interact with players. So when a player interacts with her, she needs to stop what she's doing, face the player, perform that action, which will consist of a montage and some code being executed. I've got a little image to show how that needs to be done with the certain nodes. So that's what we'll be focusing on today. Hopefully we'll be able to get all that stuff done today. So we're probably looking at about a 2 to 3 hour stream today. Really depends on what happens and stuff like that. But I've also they can't sort of walk around the entire prison now. They can only sort of walk around the warehouse, these guys. So I'm putting navigation meshes sort of in here, individual. So as you can see, they're talking. There is an issue with, as you can see, they crouch underneath the racking. But if they do start talking and they're crouched, they'll sort of stand up inside the racking and start talking. So we need to add logic to this. So if they start talking, we need to do a line trace upwards, and if it hits anything and they can't physically uncrouch, then they'll do the talking animation while they're crouching. So we need to fix that. We potentially need to get some animations, but this is the issue here. Okay, they're talking, so they should go from talking to an interaction point, and then from an interaction point to a talking. So it looks like it's working fine now. As you can see, he's gone to his interaction point. However, this guy is roaming, or he's deciding to go over there. So yes, I think everything's working nice for this, but he's just roaming for some reason. That's the issue. I think once they get into this state, they sort of can't go back to this state, interaction state. So we need to see how this works. Okay. So this guy is doing everything correctly. This guy, however, isn't. See, he's now doing his interactions. He's not doing any interactions. So we potentially need to work out what is going on with the difference between these guys. Okay, this is the override behaviors. So we need to remove that potentially. Yep. Smart AI components. Oh fuck. I need this one. So these have got their own individual settings. I'm going to change this because that's Smart AI component. Okay. Why can't I rename that? Okay, fuck. Alright. So we need to remove this, however. Because these are important, and that's important, because this is the temporary stop if we need to interact with them. So that's important, and that's important. So we might as well jump in game and just see if they will go from interactions to talking to interactions to talking, sort of roaming in between. Also doing certain things like smoking and eating and drinking while they're walking, which are like just random animations they'll do while they're walking and standing still and stuff. So let's just see if this is all working good. Once it is, we're good. Because I remember adding that AI interaction at the very last thing I did, so it didn't do what I was doing. We need to remove it because they can't. Like the talking interaction cannot override the interaction animation because they literally say this guy starts talking to this guy, but he's over here. As soon as this guy wants to talk to this guy, he'll stop his interaction and stand there until he gets to there. So that can't happen. That can't happen. Everything's good over here, yeah. Shout out to the one watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing. Or if you'd like to donate towards the project, hit the donate link in the description. All the funds go towards the development of Prison RP. Like game assets, services, hardware, funds. Like as you can see right now, we've got the Thank the Animator Fund, which is pretty much a bonus payment to our animator for all the hard work he has done so far, because we wouldn't have made it this far without him. Like I've said many times before, I'm a programmer. I'm not a 3D modeler or an animator. I'm not interested in learning those fields. Because I know off the bat, for me to produce quality 3D models and quality animations, it's going to take me years and years of experience, and I don't have time for that. I'm a programmer, so that's where I shine. So yeah, so all right, they're talking now. Now he looks like he's going to an interaction point now. Beautiful. He's going to an interaction point now. All right, now this is the proper setting. That's a roam. They'll start talking again. Maybe I should that could be potentially happening. So he's doing interactions, but he isn't. So what we need to do is we need to I know what I'm gonna do. See how he's smoking when you're walking. So I think I know what to do. I don't think they can interact at the same point. Unless what I'm assuming is that this guy hasn't got anything. Interaction point. Here. This is the situation right here. So 1 2 1 2 1 2. This can be chair 2. This can be chair 1. Chair 1, chair 2. Lean 1. What I'm assuming is that 2 can't interact at the same point. It would just prevent a second AI from using those points. So there's lean 1. Let's go lean 2. Let's go pallet 1. Pallet 1. Pallet 2. Alright, so now this guy, it will consider this guy to be 1. Interaction point. Alright. So this guy will be 1. We'll go 1, 1, 1. Fuck, I hope this doesn't. There we go. Okay, there's the tags. Beautiful. Interesting. Okay. Pallet 1, chair 1, lane 1. Pallet 2, chair 2, lane 2. Alright, so that now they got their individual interaction points. But they both got they will just sit in there, they'll sit in their designated chair, stand at their designated spot, and count their designated pallets. So this should be good. Let's jump in game and test that. Shouts to one watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing. Okay, this all should be good now. Let's get back. Alright, beautiful. Everything's looking good here. Yep. Yep. Alright. Yes, I'm in the right spot. Alright, beautiful, beautiful. Everything's looking good. Very nice. 13 minutes. Now we're just waiting to go in. Okay, here we go. Come on, let's do it. So now they should be working perfectly. So now we know interaction points can only have one person type of thing. Or one NPC interacting with that point. There can't be two NPCs interacting with. So he's interacting and he's interacting. Beautiful. Alright, it's working good. So now they're just chilling. It was hard to get him to sit on the wall, but it's all going to change once we give him metahumans. I can't give him metahumans the way I've given the player metahumans, which are retargeting the metahumans. I need to somehow give these NPCs metahuman clothing without doing that, because once I did it, and you try and run the metahuman, the whole thing breaks. The whole smart AI system breaks. So we need to work our way around that so it doesn't break. Are they interacting? Oh, interesting. He's just roaming. They're both roaming right now. Okay, he's interacting. He's roaming. He's roaming. I think they have to get sort of close to each other to then start talking to each other. They're not talking to each other anymore. Interesting. So then that's critical then. We need to have that overriding behavior. It says these are behaviors that are considered override. They can cancel other behaviors and can't be cancelled by other behaviors. That's right. There we go. This might be good. This might be the final setting. I just knew there had to be like just a couple more final touches with the settings. Now this should be good. Hopefully, anyway. If not, we're not going to worry about it. We're going to move straight on to the nurse. Because the nurse is now us creating a female version of the NPCs, because they're only male animations, obviously. Alright, let's go. Come on. This is our last test. If this ain't gonna work, we'll see what happens. But I think this should be good now. Because I should be able to go from one to the other now instead of getting stuck in a roam loop. Because that's what I think's happening. They're getting stuck in roam loops. So they're both interacting. So now theoretically they should talk once he's uh, like he might be walking to him now to talk. Yep. They have a conversation. Now they should be going to interaction points. He did, very nice. What's this guy gonna do? Don't tell me this guy's gonna do all the work and this guy's gonna do nothing. Okay. It looks like he's going to the chair. Yeah, he's definitely going to the chair. Oh, okay. Interesting. They got their own individual spots. This guy here is the one we're worried about. Here's the conversation. Alright, so this guy here's the one we're worrying about. I mean, that's good enough now. We're going to move on to the nurse. Like, we need to work out what it's just settings, really. That's all that is. Alright, so here we go. So here's the old nurse. We need to make now a new nurse. Blueprint NPC nurse. Interesting. Alright, now I know what's what. Fuck hell, bro. Alright. For starters, why does he look like that? What the fuck? Why is he like that? Okay. Okay, whatever. Alright. So for starters, we need... okay. Interesting. So that one... The fuck's going on here with this guy? What type of animations we got for starters? I think I'm gonna have to get him to make some animations for this to work properly. Oh, he needs to make animations. Oh, he needs to make loops for these. What loop have we got here? Those are the warehouse. So we got walking and running. Fucking how can I know which one's which? Interesting. Okay. How you doing, Tim? So, mate, welcome to the stream. Just got here. Are we working on the nurse today? Yes, we are working on the nurse. So, right now I'm trying to work out how we're going to have a female version of this. And with the female version, we can now use female versions for. See, crouch can be normal. Crouch walk is a blend space. Interesting. We need a blend space. So we need to duplicate one of these. A blend space player. Oh, blend space walk. Alright, nice. Okay. Walk backwards. Oh, shit. Alright, so we need a blend space walk. Let's start getting this down. Uh, okay, so we need a walking blend space. Walk backwards, walk left. Walk forward. Walk forward left. Walk forward left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So walk forward. Uh, stand idle, okay. Stand idle, okay. Walk forward. Walk right. Walk backwards right. Walk right, walk backwards right. Walk right. Walk BWD right. Walk backwards right. Walk forward. Walk right. Walk backwards right. Walk backwards. Walk right. Walk right. Walk backwards right. Walk backwards. Alright. Alright, so there, and then plus idle plus stand idle. Okay. Crouch aim, crouch walk AI. This is actually where we can fix this entire thing. This is the only way we're going to implement female versions. We need a crouching blend space, which consists of walk backwards, crouch walk backwards, crouch walk backwards, crouch walk left, crouch walk left. At least it's not 37 animations. Walk forward, crouch walk forward, crouch walk right, crouch walk backwards. Okay, so they're either sides, okay. Crouch walk forward. Crouch walk forward. Crouch walk forward rifle hip. Crouch walk forward rifle hip. Walk left, walk left. Walk backwards. Walk backwards. Alright, so there's that. We also will need an idle, so plus crouch idle. So there's that. So there's that should be good now. Let me save this. Let's go jump back into here. So crouch walk blend spaces. This will be the crouch walk. Aim's one, holding. Okay, interesting. Okay. The blend space players. Okay. So how many what? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. So okay, the different stances. Interesting. Okay. So we need blend space player. Animations. Walk. Crouch. We can probably break all this logic. We don't really need that logic. But where's the blend space? Where's this information coming in? Okay. So we need female versions of that. So then what other animations we need? So we've got crouch and crouch walk, idles. Sequence player. Why can't I adjust these stuff? So aim offset player, we won't really need that. We'll probably just break that logic. But let's see what this is. Aim offset player. Okay, won't need that. We've got the idles, the jog will be running, and jump. Jump and start loop. Jump and start loop. We need jumping animations. Start, loop, end. So there's that, and now we just need to do this aim offset. Animations, aim offsets. That's the aim offset, okay. Okay. What are these? A center rifle. Okay, we won't need this logic actually. Yeah, so that's good. So that's what we would need. We need to override them. But fucking, like, what's this information? And why is it read only here? Different types of blend spaces, which will consist of holdable, okay. We could fix this crouching AI actually. Crouching, for the crouching, what type of thing we need for that, but okay, so these are the animations I need to get him to do, and then we're good. Pretty sure that would be it. So what we could do is maybe start doing interactions, and she'll just go from normal, but maybe we can change this. Why does she look like that, man? Oh, well, it might change when we go in game. So now, actually, we got to give her a navigation mesh for starters. Uh, shit. Okay. Alright. World. Alright, so now, theoretically, uh, we don't want to do that. We just wanted to do interaction points and stop. This is where we can add all our new stuff. Jump start hands AI, jump loop, jump land, stand idle. They're all getting done. That's going to be done. We need to idle for crouch. And the blend space. So yeah, that should be us. We should be able to go. This is what needs to be done for us to be able to implement it correctly, and have female versions of everything. But see, I want him to do this, but I also want him to do male versions as well, because when they crouch under this, when they crouch under the rack, they go into like a holding rifle crouch, which I don't want. I want to fix that, and the only way we can do that is redo them as male without the hand. So we should be able to go there. So we want that there. This is where we're going to override all our stuff inside here. So now we've got that. Temp stop. Okay. Starting point interactions. Okay. Roam settings. You can't turn it off. Prop animations. These are the prop animations we got. We got smoking, drinking, eating. So search, interact. Can interact? No. Waypoint, base direction, melee, range, interaction points, interaction points, interaction point tags. Okay, so what kind of points we're going to have? We're going to have bed, tablet, cabinet, small cabinet, large cabinet. I think those are the ones. Let's make sure. Bed clean, cabinet. This is where I've got to get this one in. Interesting. Okay, which ones are going to be smart AI? Here's the crouching cabinet. Oh wow, that's cool. That's so cool. It's like she's pulling something. Oh yeah, that's cool. Full close the door, and then she full closes the door. So there's the crouch cabinet, and this is the standing cabinet, which is cool for like a filing cabinet, the top of the filing cabinet. And then we got here's the bed clean, but these need to be loops. And the tablet. This is her just standing there. She'll probably start to do that interaction. So she'll stand somewhere and do that. All right, so that's what we need to do. So now we can start getting some interaction points in here. Okay, interaction points. Interaction points. We might, wait, I actually know straight away, we might actually be able to get away with them being montages. Which will probably be better because then we can add the start and finish to that. The start and end to that, yeah. So let's just do this one. This one's the small cabinet. So we can put a tag on it and we'll call this small cabinet. Animations, start and ends, but this one will be cabinet. Interesting. There need to be montages. Yeah. Yeah, they'll actually look better as montages. The start and finish. So I might be able to use montages, but I think I'm not sure how it's going to work. We'll find out after this. So this one would be, we need to make a montage. This one. Can we make a montage from here? Animation, montage. Animated montage. So we could potentially get away with them being one whole animation with the start and loop. So I would need to actually tell him that quickly. So he needs to scrap the other ones I was telling him to do and just focus on these ones. I can get away with the montages that already exist for all this type of stuff. So we can go here and go nurse. That's the default slot. Cabinet. Okay. Alright. That's default slot for the full body, that's right. That should be good. Yet we're gonna have to do it this way. Let me just quickly, oh wait, after I find this out, then I need to quickly tell the animator, don't worry about the loops. I've got everything I need for those. They just need to be start, loop, and one animation with the start, loop, and end in it. Yeah, that's what we can do. And then just time it. Alright, so there's that. So there's the nurse. Nurse small cabinet. So theoretically, what's she gonna do in between? Roam settings. Okay. In between this, what's she gonna do from here? Interesting. She needs to go to Rome potentially. This is the amount. There's the problem. So when they're roaming, this is the amount of time in between. So we want them to roam for maybe 10 seconds. Oh, yes. All right. So that's probably that fix. So I need to do that. For this. What? Okay, so that, and then this. Where's this roam? Roam settings. So in between interact, how long did I interact for? Interact point tags. Interesting. Oh, that's right. I manually add them. So in between behavior time, we'll just do that. Okay. So that will fix that issue. So now I think that fixed them. So now she should theoretically roam around. She can't sort of leave the joint. I should do a thing. So let's go try that. Let's go try her out. She's going to have male animations, obviously, until she does her interactions, and that will be the female. So I need to get... so if this works great, we can quickly go over and double check that we can use the montage to make the clipboard animation look better for the NPCs. And then we'll be able to use them. We'll have everything for all the interactions. And then all we need to get him to do is just get this, so then we're able to make female versions of the NPC. This actually might look good with just a montage. Because it wants start, end, and loop animations, but the start and ends are just all messing up, so I'm just going directly to the loop. But if we can go directly to the loop, but also contain the start and end inside that animation, it's just going to look so much better. So let's go see how she handles walking around here. There she goes. She's doing a thing. Nice. She's going to now walk right. Oh, she's going to wait. Interesting. Yeah, that's what she's waiting 10 seconds before she does something else, and that's not what we want her to do. Okay. So in between. Okay. Interaction point. Interact. Zero, zero. Oh, shit. So we wanted to go to them ones. Oh, that's right. Okay. Okay. So 5 seconds for Rome. We'll do 5 seconds for Rome. 5 seconds for that. Oh shit. Okay. One last fix here. Interact. 5. Rome 5. Right. 5, 5. 5. Okay. Alright, let's try nurse. Now they should be good. So now she should theoretically. Beds have a small cabinet, large cabinet. Alright. Alright, so now let's jump in and test it now. I don't know why she looks all fucked up. It's literally this. It's literally the same thing as this. I don't know. Maybe it's just the editor. I don't know. But we'll jump in. We'll find out. So now what I want to do right now is double check the animation looks good. Being an animation that contains the start, end, and loops all in the same one. How long have we been going for? Shout out to the free watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing. We're going for almost an hour. Not bad. Yeah, so the idea is to get everything in place, so then the animator can just focus on making female versions, and then bang, we'll have a nurse with female, all possible female animations, and then we can now make female versions of the NPCs with their own female, feminine idols and stuff like that. So. Oh, I know what to do. I know what's wrong with her right now. She needs to. Uh, let's see what type of things we've got here. Start with interaction points. Only do interaction points. When you finish AI interaction animations. Okay, that's not what we want. Okay. So we're not doing this, so we don't need to worry about that. We just need to worry about this. And what we want to do is we don't want to wait in between. We just want to go straight to another point. And that's what she does. She just goes from point to point. So that should be good. Shout out to the four watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing. If you'd like to join the community, jump into the Discord link in the description. I've also got a playlist for the devlogs. Or if you'd like to contribute to the project and be listed in the final game credits, and also on Discord and at the end of the game dev streams, we consider all donators official contributors to the project. So you will go down in the credits, final game credits and stuff like that. You also get a Discord rank. If you donate and you want your Discord rank, you need to contact me with your transaction ID, and I'll need to compare it to make sure I'm giving the rank to the right donator. So that's the donator rank sort of optional. I'm going to try and make it so it's automatic. It automatically sets, but I haven't figured that out yet. And I don't think it's really going to work unless, because what if someone donates and they're not on the Discord, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to have to physically set your ranks. So you'll be listed regardless, but if you want an actual Discord donator rank, you have to come to the Discord, send me your transaction ID, I compare it to the donation, and if it's you, it's good to go. We don't need to worry about these guys. We just need to worry about her. That's right. We need to at least give her a second transaction point, or literally she's not going to know she can't do nothing. So that's the problem there. So that's what I wanted to do. Uh, there's the one for standing. I think will be no. Ah, interesting. Okay, that's a better animation for that actually. Okay, so now. And the tall one would probably be best working for this one. Okay. Okay, so these can be the small cabinet. Interesting. Interesting. I think they were too close to each other, so I'm not even going to see if it's right. We're just going to put it somewhere else. Like over here. Okay, that's small cabinet. Uh, Tag. Duplicate. Uh, What's it? Small cabinet. Large cabinets. Tablet and bed. Okay. Okay. So there's large cabinet. So now we can. I feel like she needs a little bit more room to be able to get over here. Bed. Okay. Bed, and where's tablet going to be? This one's going to be tablet. Okay. So now we need to make sure, so that one's good. Small cabinet. Okay, so now we need animations. NPC, new. Duplicate nurse. Small cabinet. Large cabinet. Okay. Now we need make bed. Bed. Beautiful, yeah. It's going to be better this way, 100%. But I just want to double check. So make bed. Small cabinet, make bed. Tablet. Okay. We need to give her an actual nurse. Use tablet. $34.4 seconds. Okay, 34.4 seconds. 34.4 seconds. 34.4 seconds, for the love of God. Alright, there's that. Now, how long is this one? Large cabinets. 9.23. 9.23. The bed. 5.4. 5.4. Okay. So now this one would be bed. Make bed. Tablet. Cabinet large. Cabinet small. Okay. So now theoretically this should be good. So if this actually all looks good, we're going to do it that way. Instead of going loops, we're going to have the start, ends, and loops combined, which he's pretty much already done already. So he doesn't need to do that now. The only thing we need critically is this, which is not 37 animations, but he should. This shouldn't be too much of a task. But this is very critical to allow us to have female versions. There really isn't another way around it, and the reason why I want male versions is so we can fix the crouching. Okay, so yeah, alright, that's good. We're jumping in game now. Hopefully. Are we? No, we're not. We're jumping in game now. Let's try this. Fuck. Sable. I've got to start going there. Alright. Yeah, as you can see, it wants start end animations, but they don't. It makes it look shit for some reason. They sort of glitch in between from the start to the loop and then the loop to the end. So if we can just go directly, put the start and end inside the loop, which he already has done, that's good. And see this, he made a montage for that, so now we don't really need to use this one for the, because we're only really using the loop and not the start and ends. But I've already got a montage for that as well. So we can fix, yeah, pretty much have all our custom animations looking the best. This should look pretty cool. She should literally walk from point to point and do a thing. But when she's doing those interactions, she'll walk around manly, but when she's doing those interactions, she'll turn feminine. So there we go. She's checking out that. Definitely move her a lot closer. Alright, beautiful. What's she want to do now? She wants to go to the large cabinet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a spawn. Ah, okay. Okay. She wants to clean the bed now. This is good. Lot more alive than her just standing there, right? Oh, now she's doing her stuff. Very nice. Alright. Yeah, you see how she's feminine now, but as soon as she starts walking, she turns into a manly walk. It's just not going to work. He's making all custom. She's going to have her own custom female animation. So this is pretty dope. This goes for 34 fucking seconds. Because it needs to start and end. How mad is that animation, man? Our animator's crazy. Alright, nice. Okay, interesting. So this one's not copping it for some reason. That's why, because there's cabinet, large, tablet, bed. Small cabinet, alright. So there we are. So that's good. So now we've got that. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do actually. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Stock, is it? Count. What is it? It's here. Which one is it? Here we go. Clipboard long sequence. That's the one we want. Clipboard long sequence. Duplicate. Call this the AMPC clipboard. But then go like this and replace that bad boy with the AI. Smart AI. Boom. Now we've got it. Now we can go to sequences new. And then we can go like this. Turn this, go animation montage, NPC, inmate worker, clipboard, inmate worker clipboard, clipboard. How long does this go for? 5.27 seconds. 5.27 seconds. Clip. You might work a clipboard. You might work a clipboard, beautiful. And you might work a clipboard. Use clipboard, okay. On a quick clipboard. Use clipboard. A quick clipboard. We don't want none of those. No, we don't. Beautiful. So there's that. So now now we need to go and double check all these animations, which I'm certain is going to do. So what I want to do is I want to quickly, just give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just going to go like this. I'm going to hide the screen and then I'm just quickly notify the animator. We don't need loops for NPC interactions. We can just use a single animation with start, loop, and end. Start, loop, and end. We can just use single animations of start, loop, and end, which you have already provided. So don't worry about that. What we need, however, is female versions of the following. I also need male crouch versions. So I can fix the existing crouch, which looks like you are holding a rifle. Holding a rifle, and it will fix it. Looks like you're holding a rifle. So we need the crouch anims redone. Redone for male. Okay, that should be good. So at least I notified him, because I'd like to tell him as soon as possible, because depending on what he's working on. Shout out to the 5 watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing. But what we're going to do now is we're going to jump in now and see how badass this all looks. First thing I want to do is run here, check this. So this all should look really cool now. Oh, well. Is my voice still there? Hello? Hello? Yeah, it should be. Okay. So now this is the type of logic we need to do to get the nurse to pause. I'll show you in a second. So I've got a bit of code, a photo of a bit of code that we need to sort of replicate. But it's fairly simple to get her to stop doing what she's doing, heal the player, execute some code, do a montage, healing a montage, obviously. And yeah, she should be good to go. And then once we get these female versions, we just update her animation blueprint, and bang, we've got female versions of the NPCs that we could use for other female NPCs as well. See how she walked a bit manly, but now she's alright, so that looks alright. Let's double check that the clipboard either looks the same or better. This guy does nothing, I think. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, he's starting to... Oh, he's not even doing shit. I don't know why he breaks for some reason. Here we go. Interesting. 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 Okay, so what I need to do is I need to see what I've done here. Animations, Smart AI. Okay, animations, montages, hammer. It's a default slot. Interesting, interesting. Okay, which one was working? Oh, that's meant to go for, this is probably what's stuffing it up. It's meant to go for 5.27. So there and there should be 5.27. 5.27. You might work a clipboard. It's in the right one. Okay, interesting. We don't need to use target locations there. It's a default slot. Okay. What's this? Okay, they're the same. Okay, so I don't know what's happening there. Maybe it's like a small setting or something, or maybe the length. We'll find out. Range. Interaction points. Wait, image. Okay, let's try this one more time. Shout out to the four watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing. Or if you want to jump in the chats, you can type exclamation point commands. You can see all the stream commands. They contain all types of links and information about the game. So if you want to do that, you can. Or if you want to look at the list, it's in the description. All the commands are in the description. And then I can show you the type of code we need to get it to stop. So we can probably start coding in that logic. At least try to get her to stop temporarily and print a string at something, you know what I mean? And then And then yeah, once we get the walking animations and crouching animations, super dope. Okay, they're both doing interactions now, which is good. Okay, nice. Okay, that's good. I just forgot to put the clipboard. Uh, phone, bang. I need that. Boom, boom. Copy. Bang. Okay. Wait, where should it go into his hand? When should it go into his hand? Shit. Fucking hell, mate. No, can we just have it the entire time, yeah? And then I go to here, then I can go to here, and then go to pra. I think pracheta maybe means clipboard or something in a different language. Maybe it looks like Spanish, potentially. Okay, so now, that should be good. So now that, we can already tell they looked much better. So there we go. We can just use the montages with the start, ends, and loops combined to make them look better. So now our interaction animations are literally better than these animations for sitting down and stuff, because these are just loops going directly to the loop. You can't really tell much, but yeah, for their actual interactions, they're going to do proper interactions. So we've got pretty much got all the interaction points working now. All we're pretty much waiting on is now we're waiting on the female animations, and we just need to do the logic, especially for the nurse, to be able to, for her to heal you. You need to be able to interact with her, her stop, face you, and do all that type of stuff. And we should be good. And yeah, and then all we need to do is just create standing NPCs that just stand still, and they can be the commissary NPC and stuff. We might use them as pawns potentially, just to save. So actually, what's that? No impact to performance that I can notice. 60, 70 frames per second is about normal. And you'll see that the navigation thing only goes up to here, so they can't possibly walk out of this place. They can only navigate around this spot here. Oh, that looks so much better, man. Beautiful. Now they're both doing, everything's working properly now. So we've got the settings correctly, we've got them working properly. They're doing their thing. Let's just lock them in there. And now her, she can't really leave this whole place, but she can do her own thing. So very nice. Okay, we need to move them much closer. That needs to be moved closer. Okay. So they look pretty cool, man. So let's move these significantly closer. Like this one will go one. Oh shit, what? 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. Okay. So what we need to do to get her to do to heal, we need to use this. So I've got a little photo that I got from the Discord, on the Smart AI Discord. So this is what we need to do. So this example here, this is essentially our interaction point, which is inside the AI civilian. So we can have an interface, which is an interact interface, and then we can do our logic off here. So the target actor will be whoever's interacting with the AI, and then we need a set BB focus actor. So that means to look at the actor. Then we need a face the direction temporary thing, and then we need a multicast and montage, and then however long it takes for the montage to happen, but we can come off the completer pin. Then we do this. Then we multicast. Then we stop the montage, cancel their temp behavior, and then cancel the timer. So this is start temporary behavior. So this stops her it pretty much stops her from doing the interaction stuff, and then we cancel it here. So this is pretty much how that logic's going to work, and this is where we execute our code, obviously. But yeah, that's the idea for that, guys. We can probably leave that open. So Skitzer, how you doing, brother? I got in decently earlier. No, I've been going for an hour and 29 minutes now, so we could potentially finishing up in the next half an hour. Yeah, the next half an hour to an hour potentially. 3D Films, hello Weponz, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Shout out to the 7 watching. But yeah, so that's the type of code we need to do. But what I want to do is I want to jump in game and check her positioning now of all her interactions. So it should be good. Ah shit, I just got free. Oh, were you busy, were you? Okay, so there we go, there's that. So now we want to do this. Been busy, been busting my ass off on my game's intro. Finally done. Oh, nice. Alright. So we're going to check her positions, and then we're going to get her to be able to stop and do something. And then she'll be able to heal the player and do her thing, which will be pretty cool. So then once I get the animations, then we'll have completely female versions of Smart AI. So now we can make female NPCs. I'll check the comments in a second, guys. Let's just go quickly check her positioning of all the interactions. Yeah, that's a good spot. Yeah. Maybe one click back. Oh no, I think that's good. That's so sick. Alright, nice. Now she's gonna go. Oh, I think I know what's happening. She's doing it in order. And for some reason that's not copping it. She's doing it in order for starters, which we don't want to happen. Interactions. Waypoint in order. Interactions. Shit. Interaction points. Why are they random? Ah, interesting. Okay, so we can't do that. Interaction point. Alright, so we can't do that. Let's just double check this has got something in it. Yeah. So that's not copying it. Interesting. Oh, that's the clipboard. Which one? She's doing this on, which is not happening. I don't know. Alright. Not sure where there. 3D Film says, thank you, just chilling, learning some stuff. No worries, man. Probably not at the stage of doing tutorials, but yeah, I do try and explain what I'm doing so you can learn from these. What you're listening to 3D films. Oh, never mind. I misread that. I'm a bit tipsy. No worries, man. There we go. We got the commands. Yeah. All right. So these notifications are working good. All right. Nice. So now we need to go in and check what's going on here. Maybe that's too close. Interesting. So we're going to go one click back for that. One click back for this. Yeah. All right. All right. So now let's go check her. I haven't noticed why she looks like that for some reason. Like, are you meant to make class? You can't duplicate classes or something? Is that the problem? Interesting. Okay. Is that the right one? Yes. One last look at the positioning, and then we'll if it doesn't work, we'll just jump ahead, and then we'll go straight into this. And then we'll have her able to heal you, we're able to stop what she's doing and then heal you, and then bang, she's done. And then we're just going to wait for our animations, and then bang, then we've got female NPCs, and all I need to do is make some still, or some AI that stands there still, like the commissary guy, and do the interaction logic for that. Should be fairly simple. It's just adding the interaction logic from the old ones to the new one, and bang, happy days, guys. So that's what we're going to do. We're jumping in game first. One last check of the positioning of the interaction points. And then I've got to check that she's not like pausing for so many, like for so long, type of thing. Alright, she was doing a bed. Oh yeah, alright. Very nice. I think that's a good, yeah, that's a good one. That needs to be clicked one more forward. Alright, she's doing everything nicely. That animation's crazy, man. So she's going to have obviously a tablet in her hand. I just need to go find a tablet model. And I also got to remove, alright, so that's working. So I've also got to remove this, props. Props. Prop. Prop animations. We don't want none of that happening. Alright, for her. Oh, shit, no. Not that one. Prop. We don't want a smoking or anything like that. No prop animations. Bang. Alright, so now let's start doing this logic. So we need to do an interface. Let me check up on you guys. Also made a logo for you. You don't have to use it. I just thought it was cool and gonna send it to you. What type of logo? Weponz logo? I sort of like my logo, and because I've had it for a long time too. People sort of recognize me for the logo. But yeah, I'll check it out, man. If it's dope, I might use it. But it's just gonna be a pain in the ass going and changing all the everything. So shout out to the 6 watching. Beautiful. That's good. Alright, so there's that. So now we need to add this one to the interface, which would be the master AI, I believe. Uh, interact with NPC. AC references. references. Yeah, it's inspired by Unreal Engine logo. Since you're an Unreal Engine dev, I'm gonna make you a tablet. Time me. I'm gonna start now. I say 15 minutes. You reckon you can make one that quick? I've got some assets that I can use. I've got like a high tech model. I think it's got tablets and stuff in there. But yeah, I'll check it out. The only reason I'm sort of got sentimental attachment to my logo because the reason. Let me try and explain it. So my logo, where is it? Yeah, my logo, as you can see, it's got purple in it, which I tried to integrate into my logo and a lot of things that I do because that's my late mother's favorite color. So I try to integrate that into everything. Well, things that I create. So it's sort of a sentimental thing. But yeah, you can send the other logo. I'll check it out. So there's that. So what we want to do, we want this interact with NPC is that. And now we won't need we probably won't need it. But let's okay, interact with NPC. So then we can go to here, smart AI, blueprints, AI, master AI, master AI character, and then we can go NPC functions. Add that bad boy, and then we've got interact with NPC. Okay. Now we should go to here and then go interact with NPC. That's where this is essentially this. The target actor. Oh yeah, the target actor is obviously I can just get the character reference from here. So this is alright. So we need to now think about this logic. So what we want to happen, the AI component, we want to set BB focus actor, set BB focus actor, set BB focused actor. So what we should do is we need to now do this, is healing player. We've got to make sure she's not healing a player currently. We would replicate that. This should theoretically all happen on the server. SRB heal player. And we need our AC references. AC references. SRV. Bang, bang. Okay, so now we can go. So now if they're healing a player, we need to notify the player. Notifications. Send custom notification. Oh wow, purple was also my late father's favorite color. Wow. Sorry for your loss, bro. Thanks, man. How you doing with the tablet, man? If you want to make the tablet, I just used it because now I'm just starting to use, instead of assets, even if I can find a model that I can use on Sketchfab or something that I can just credit them, because those types of licenses just require attribution or credit. So I don't necessarily need a tablet. I can easily find one either in the assets I've already got or through Sketchfab and that. But if you want to make one, bro, go ahead. It will sort of put you in the credits, in the developer credits. Probably what you should work. probably what you should work on that would be better is scrap metal, scrap wood, scrap electronics, scrap plastic. Then I can make, because I can't find that type of stuff anywhere. So then I can make the crafting system. That would potentially be the more important ones. But anyway, there's that. Alright, so now we're doing this logic. So we can send them an error. If you need any cutscenes made, let me know. I also do video editing. Oh, nice. I sent you my game intro on Discord so you can see an example of my work. No worries. I'll check that out. Bet I'll make it now, and I sent the logo on Discord. No worries, man. Thank you. So error. What are we trying to say here? The nurse is currently healing someone. Please try again later. The nurse is currently healing someone. Try again later. So if they're healing someone, we want to do that. Okay. So now if they're not healing someone, we want to make sure they're healing someone now. And now that they're healing, then we can do this. The focus actor would be character. Bit of an OCD fix here. Alright, there's that. Alright. So now we've got that. Now we can start temp behavior. Start temp behavior, which is base directions for 3 seconds. Type of end behavior we got. AI current behavior. Current behavior. Get AI current behavior. That there. This here. Okay, so there's that, and then we can go. And then we do the montage and then finish that way. Anime montage. Alright, so we finalize here essentially. Multicast. Play that bad boy. We also got to do the healing animation for the player. Let's focus about this. What type of being healed? Heal. NPC heal player. Play montage. Weapons, how long have you been working on this game? Type exclamation point project. We started on June 17th. So essentially 4 months and 5 days ago. Okay. 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 Okay, bang, bang. Bang. SRV, finish, healing, player. SRV, finish, healing, player. That's right. Interesting. Interesting. For starters, that's meant to be this one. But this one, what? Flame montage, okay. On the mesh, being healed. So that's that and that. Heal. NPC heal player. Okay, there, and then we can finish. Okay. Play healing montages. Multicast. Bang. Bang. So healing. No longer healing. Um, uh, the nurse has successfully healed your wounds. We'll do the actual logic where it actually heals them and checks if they're actually wounded, all that type of stuff. But what we want to do is we just want to see if this works. So, yeah, the nurse has successfully healed your wounds. All right, so that should be that. And what type of ending we need here? We need to cancel temp behavior. We need to cancel temp behavior. Cancel temp behavior. Uh, that's right. Interesting. Okay. Cancel temp behavior. Okay, so that should be the logic there. So now we can heal on that. I never tried Unity. I just started with Unreal about a year ago. Yeah, well, it depends on what type of game you want to make. For you, I got to dead set slow these fucking things down because that's way too much spamming too much. I never, yeah. So it depends on what you want to make. If you want to make a 2D game, Unity's the way to go. If you want to make a 3D game, Unreal Engine's the way to go. So it really depends on what type of game you're trying to make. We've been going for almost 2 hours, not too bad. So now let me think this logic. So now how is this going to interact? Fucking, we need to go to here, potentially to here, and then go down to here and make sure they're interactable. Now when we interact, this is where, okay. NPC, alright. Okay, here's the logic now. Interesting. Oh, shit. It's the same logic, but it's already coded into the blueprints. Yeah, Unity was good. Don't get me wrong. If you like to write code, me personally, after writing code for 6 years, when I discovered Unreal, I fell in love. It's the same logic, but it's already coded into the blueprints. And yeah, like he said, Unity is better for 2D, Unreal better for 3D. Yeah, I love Unreal Engine 2. The lighting is amazing. Yeah, the dynamic lighting is pretty cool. Alright, so now we need to go back in here. All we want to do is get her to be able to heal the player. Yes, to do the montages and then complete. As you can see, we've got all these files will literally come with the game. You got all the asset links. This is all in the game files. You have a bug list, but this will be empty by the time you get to it. We got the change log there, so everything's like literally updated and logged. So even our amazing donators are getting logged as well. So this is how this is how I know how to update the final list in the game credits, and also list your at the end of devlogs and stuff like that. But there's that. So oof, fucking hell, interesting. These will just need to be saved again. That's fine. I don't trust restore. Like I don't trust it, man. Yeah, the graphics is amazing on like I don't know, man. When I look at Unity games, they look fucking terrible, man. Like especially 3D games, the assets are terrible. You could not for the life of you get like the same quality assets that I'm using in this prison, like anywhere on the Unity store. You know, I want to make a game that fucking looks good, so I need to sort of use an engine that has high quality assets and an abundance of them. So that's strictly one of the main reasons why I did this. But yeah, we'll open these three bad boys. Uh, okay. This is what we need to do. So NPC functions. We need to clear all this. fix up the redirectors. Fucking heaps. Alright, so now should be able to go here and go get NPC reference. Get NPC reference. And then we can go like this and do this, the master AI. NPC reference. Master AI. Master AI character. Okay, there's that. So now theoretically, get NPC reference. NPC type, interesting. NPC type. NPC type. Okay. Okay. Alright. So now we should be able to interact with them. So what I need to do now. Oh, all this logic's in the fucking in the nursing. That's alright. Begin play. Set NPC type. Set NPC type. Nurse will be a nurse. Game, blueprints, characters, NPC, inmates. Interesting, okay. Interesting, okay. Interesting, okay. Interesting. Okay, nurse, or this case will be a worker. Bang, bang, bang. She's a nurse. He's a worker. Alright, so now I should be able to interact with him. Yeah, the fucking Streamlabs is spamming the living fuck out of the chat. I've got to slow them right down. I mean, yeah, slow them down. I'll speed them up. There's a few crashes here and there for sure. I've seen a lot of games made in Unity. They are ugly compared to Unreal. Yeah, not all, but a lot of them, definitely. The large majority of them, yes, for sure. Alright, so now we should theoretically be able to interact. Like this is what we should be doing, but let's bypass this. We don't want to see, because we've got all the logic here that we can theoretically replicate. Oh yeah, okay. This needs to be replicated for starters. Okay. Interesting. Oh, interesting. So this is what I should be using, but we're just gonna. Okay. So theoretically, we should just call that instead of doing a montage. Then when it finishes, you've just been healed. Oh, the healing information and stuff. So that's what we're probably doing. And then it will finish here. But what we need to do is, so we could theoretically go straight into that. Alright, so let's forget this for now. That's what we're gonna. That's where I'm gonna be putting all the code, but we'll just work off this code. So there's that. We should be able to interact with them now. We should be able to start healing. It should put. She should stop what she's doing. Face. We should start doing the animations, and then when we're finished, we should get a message, which should be the logic. So fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. We're going for 2 hours now. Shout out to the 6 watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing. Or if you'd like to contribute to the project and thank our animator, jump into the donate link in the description. But yeah, we're waiting now to go in. So once we get this working, we literally just got to get it working so she can heal properly and everything's all done. And then she's done. And then all we need is to wait for her female animation, so then we can turn her very feminine when she's walking around and all that type of stuff. Then that's going to look sick. Then all I have to do is make still NPCs that you can interact with. I might get the guy you get contraband off. I might make him sit on the chair in the basketball court. So he'll be sitting down. The commissary guy will be standing up, and they're just there so you can interact with them. So then that's the whole NPC system upgraded. Then all I need to do is just get metahumans working, and we're done. And then I'm ready to post the next devlog. But if you want to be listed in the next devlog, now's the time to donate, guys. From now until the next devlog is the time to donate. Even if it's just $1, that will get you in the list. So you'll be listed at the end of each devlog. You'll also be listed as a contributor to the project in the final game credits. I also list you in the Discord, and if you are in the Discord, you can contact me with your transaction ID, and I can give you a donator rank in the Discord. We want to try and interact. It's going to say we're not, actually, we're not doing wounded checks, actually. That's good. Alright. Moment of truth, guys. Moment of truth. I'm going to wait till she walks. How about, we can't interact with her. What the fuck's going on here, man? Interesting. That's where I should have put all this stuff. That's probably the problem. Starters, I should put this where it needs to be. I just completely forgot what the fuck I was about to do. Oh my god. Oh, that's right. Boom. Yeah, fuck you. Boom. Boom. Load 10 unloaded trial blueprints to fix up random reference. Yeah, why not? Alright. Okay. NPC references, like that. NPC type. NPC type. NPC. NPC type. NPC types. Interesting. Why does it do that? I don't know. Alright, so interact with NPC. Interact. So the work is good. Alright. Worker. NPC. Nice. Alright. So now we need to double check that this guy is. Bang. We don't want all the, because this master AI is the base for the zombies, the deer, and all that type of stuff. This one is the base of the civilians, which is where we want our stuff to happen. So there's that there. And now for the civilian, we want, ignore that, yep. Ignore parkour. So then for the mesh, we want to ignore parkour, but interact. Potentially need this and this. Query only pawn. Query only, interesting. Okay. Alright. Should be good now. So now we should be able to interact with them. And then we should be able to get her to stop what she's doing. Turn around, do a healing animation. We'll both go into a healing animation, and when it stops, I'll get a message saying I've been healed, and bang, there's our logic. And then I've just got to integrate that logic into the component, so then all the codes within the component, which is what I'm doing. All systems go into individual components. Nothing gets built into the character, because then now you have to hard reference that character to be able to get variables from that character. So if you put them in a reference, you can literally use a get component by class node on an actor, so on the actor, character, whatever. So yeah, bit of a tip there. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this working, and then I'll probably finish up the stream, and then off stream I'll make sure I get everything working. We're ready to get the female animations, and then I can finalize the NPC system. Give them metahuman clothing, and then bang, we're done this version, and I can work on the next devlog, which will probably be within the next 3 to 4 days now. What the fucking world? Alright, for starters, there's something broken here. I hate how shit breaks and it doesn't tell you. Like, fuck, man. Interesting. Oh, there it is right there. Interesting. Now this needs to be fucking changed. Alright. Well, there's the issue. Or will it? Yeah, that is okay. Civilian. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Try one more time. But yeah, the NPCs definitely look a lot better doing things, you know, rather than just standing there. Much better. So yes, using this asset saves us a lot of time because we would have to make our own interaction logic to pretty much be on par with this type of asset, and that would have took us weeks or months. And it still probably wouldn't even got like be as good as this system. So yeah, this allows us to have NPCs that can walk around, interact, and all that type of stuff. It's already replicated. The asset's replicated, so we don't need to do any replication. Really, the only replication we need to do is make sure we're replicating what we're adding to the asset. But yeah, save us a lot of time and the animator a lot of time. Weeks or months we literally saved. Uh, it should be easier for him to make the NPC animations as well. Why isn't she? Maybe because it's queer only. Alright. There's an issue. I need to work out why we can't interact with her, but let's just check out. Let's just watch her for a bit. Yeah, very nice. See how she's got the manly walk? She needs now she turns into a feminine. Oh, interesting. Sometimes, like I've noticed this, sometimes they'll go to an interaction point and then they'll get confused, and then I'll just be like, yeah, I'm not doing anything. And is she cycling from one to the other? I can probably code it so this drawer comes out and you can actually see a push to draw in. So that's what I'm going to do, right? So yeah, she's working nicely. Alright, no. Alright. Well, I got to go to bed, man. Got to be up early for a beach trip tomorrow. No worries, man. 3D Fuel says, fuck's going on here, laugh aloud. I find myself saying that a lot when making games. Yeah, definitely. What in the world going on here? What asset is that? The AI? Smart AI, it's called. Here, this one. But we're adding female animations because there's only male animations. We're adding female animations. Yeah, her own custom interaction logic. We've got custom interaction logic over here so they can count stuff and all that. But I think we sort of hit a bit of a pickle, guys. I've reached a point where I need to look into where this interaction is not working, get that working, then get her healing, and then we're pretty much ready to wait for the animations. And then I've just got to turn this guy into a new NPC so he can actually sit down here. I'll probably just get him to sit there. So this is where you come see him. And this commissary guy, he's just going to stand there and just be able to have a commissary menu. This guy will have a contraband menu. But that's all pretty much like I'm estimating about 60 more minutes of actual development to be able to finish this game. But minus all the trying to work out why this shit's not the interaction and stuff's not working. But I think that's a pretty good stream for today, guys. 2 hours and 17 minutes, not bad. Shout out to the 5 watching. But that's probably where I'm going to have to leave this stream, guys. We depending on when I get these animations, potentially today or tomorrow. I think he said he had to wait until next week to do those animations. So I might take a day off tomorrow, and I'll only do that if we pretty much got nothing to do. But if we've got something to do tomorrow, I'll do a stream tomorrow. But if not tomorrow, it'll be the next day. But yeah, so if you're new to this game or the stream, jump into the description, links in the description. We've got the community Discord for the game. We've also got the devlogs, the live stream playlist. We've got the donate link and all that type of stuff. We've also got the stream commands in there. But yeah, make sure you go check all that stuff, or go check out our devlogs if you are pretty much new to the game and you want to see our progress so far. We started on June 17th, 2025. But yeah, that's probably where I'm going to have to leave this stream, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and like I said, there'll be potentially one tomorrow, if not the next day. Thanks for letting me sit in, see your process. I did learn a few things for sure. No worries, man. I'm glad you did. But yeah, so anyway, guys, that's probably where I'm going to leave this stream. So, yep, like I said, either tomorrow or the next day. But we'll see you then, guys. Peace.